So ought men to love their wives as their own bodies. He that loveth his wife loveth himself. For no man ever yet hated his own flesh, but nourisheth and cherisheth it, even as the Lord the church. For we are members of his body, of his flesh, and of his bones. Ephesians 5:28-30. When Paul bids a man to love his wife as his own body, he speaks of the one spirit that made them one temple. See, the wife is not merely another person, but the receptive faculty of your own being, the silent, nurturing bride within your skull. To love her as yourself is to cherish every whisper of divine influx that stirs her depths. He who hates that inner bride would shun the seed of Christ hidden within her womb. Nourish her with your attention. Speak to her kindly in the secret places of imagination. Feed her faith with the promise, I am, until her veil dissolves and the Christ child is born. As you cherish your own flesh, so must you tenderly guard her dreams, for there is laid the cornerstone of your resurrection. In that moment of true self-love, the blood of gold pulses through the base of the spine, lifting you from mere mortal form into the eternal body of Christ. Recall that we are all members of his body, each head, each foot, each shining cell. When you love your bride within, you awaken the one man who is God, and he arrayed in glory stands forth. The dome of your skull becomes transparent, the spirit descends like a dove, a voice proclaims, "This is my beloved, in whom I am well pleased." This is the consummation of the shell breaking, the unveiling of God's image in you. Thus, to love your wife as yourself is to enter into the mystery of self-resurrection. You do not perish but emerge, a new creation, members of his flesh, of his bones, bound forever in the perfect unity of Father, Son, and Bride. Begin by gently noticing how the declaration, "He that loveth his wife loveth himself," reveals a waking state of consciousness in which we cling to a fixed self-image and believe every experience happens outside ourselves. As you shift your focus inward, nourishing and cherishing this inner wife, you step into a reflective awareness, attending to your beliefs, thoughts, and feelings with the tenderness one offers to a beloved partner. Gradually, this loving care unfolds into a luminous awakening, for when you recognize that we are members of his body, you realize that your individual mind is intimately joined with the universal mind, transcending any illusion of separation. In the realm of metaphysical mechanics, the creative act unfolds much like the journey of a seed growing into a ripe harvest. First, imagination plays the role of the seed, often called the wife, for she is the cherished inner image you choose to entertain. Next, this image finds its home in the soil of feeling, where your heartfelt emotions nourish it until it takes root and begins to thrive. Then comes the stage of growth, sustained by faith, as you lovingly attend to that inner picture with unwavering confidence that what remains unseen will soon be revealed. Finally, through the devoted love you pour into this inner companion, the fruit of manifestation emerges. In this way, your outer world becomes a living reflection of the vision you have nurtured within. Hidden here is the startling truth that you are both gardener and seed. By loving and nurturing your own inner concept, the wife, you actually love and awaken the divine self. Your capacity to care for your imagination is your divine power, the power to co-create reality by treating your own consciousness as a sacred body. Begin by turning inward and identifying the deepest yearning or ideal self-image that stirs your heart. Let this longing become your bride, a symbol of the soul connection you are here to nurture. When morning light enters your awareness, take a few moments to bring her into vivid focus. See every feature with clarity and speak to her softly. I care for you. I cherish you. If doubt surfaces at any point, gently replace self-criticism with gratitude, reminding yourself that loving your inner self is as essential as caring for your body. Soon the world will respond with subtle confirmations, perhaps an unexpected message or a new opportunity unfolding, quiet signs that your attentiveness has borne fruit. In those moments, pause and thank yourself for having tended this sacred seed. By mirroring the Lord, your own awakened self, and by nurturing your inner reality with the same tenderness you extend to your body, You step into the divine flow of creation. Here you discover that the power to manifest lies not outside you, but in the sacred union of your love and your imagination.